Hey guys, it's Andrew here with Cyber Review. Welcome back. So WWDC just wrapped up earlier today, and I'm going to go over what Apple announced and all the new exciting stuff they're coming out with. So let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so Apple announced a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go over everything, but I want to touch on the highlights, the stuff I know you guys want to know about. So, first thing Apple announced was what they're calling their next generation MacBook Pro with the Retina display. Now Apple's going to be adding this MacBook Pro to its current lineup. They're only adding one. It comes in at 15.4 inches and is 0.71 inches thin. It's very thin. Yeah, it looks a lot like the MacBook Airs, which is really cool. It has a 2880 by 1800 pixel count, and this thing is feather light, 4.5 pounds, which is awesome. The next generation MacBook Pro will have a 7-hour battery life. It's going to have ports for SD card, HDMI, USB 3, which is really nice, and it's going to have 2 Thunderbolt ports. The new MacBook Pro will be shipping today, which is June 11th, and it's going to run you $21.99. So it's a little up there in price range, but you're getting quite a bit. So I think I'm going to be picking one of these up. But this was very exciting. This was the thing I was waiting for. So like I said, it's going to run $2,199 at your base price. Alright guys, moving on. Apple also announced OS X 10.8 Mountain Lion. This guy's going to run $19.99, awesome price, very cheap when it's released, and it's going to be released in July. Users can upgrade from Lion or Snow Leopard. Customers who buy new Macs obviously will receive it for free, as has always been the case in the past. Most of the details on the new OS are the same as we saw back in the preview in February. There are some new features. A couple of them are a new silent updating system called Power Nap, a mute switch for notifications that lets you work in peace, and dictation. This isn't Siri dictation, but it is dictation. Lets you talk to type, so it's kind of like the current system they have on the iPad. Also, there's a new Facebook integration. This is going to go alongside Twitter integration that's already in place. It's going to work very similar. You can post to Facebook throughout the system. You can also like or see who's liked items in iTunes and also in the App Store. Now, I told you guys just a second ago about Power Nap. What Power Nap is it's probably the most interesting feature. It updates the system while the computer is asleep, such as App Store apps, system updates, backups, and it can do all this while it's asleep. Apple says it's going to be very power efficient and it shouldn't take a toll on the battery life at all. It's going to work with the 2nd generation MacBook Airs and also the new MacBook Pro, which I just told you guys about. Alright guys, the final thing I wanted to let you know about was Apple has officially unveiled iOS 6. It'll be available for the 3GS and later, the 2nd and 3rd generation iPad, and the 4th generation iPod Touch in the fall. Apple does warn that not all the features will be available for all the products, and it can get picked up today by developers in its beta version. Now, I want to go over some of the features that they've updated. I'm not going to go over all of them, but these are some of the highlights, the ones that I really thought were cool. The first one is Siri is getting updated, and it's going to be compatible with the iPad, so that's great. Also, iOS 6 is going to add Facebook integration, so basically they're just adding it once again alongside Twitter. They're going to have Facebook. A very exciting feature is finally, after all the waiting, FaceTime is going to be available over cellular. Now they didn't specify if it's going to be available over 3G and 4G or just one or the other. Well, I guess it would just be 4G. They didn't specify, but I'm assuming that's going to encompass everything. So that's really nice. Mobile Safari also got some really cool updates. It's going to have iCloud tabs, which will be really nice. It's also going to have an offline reading mode, which is going to be great. And now when you turn it into landscape mode, your phone or your iPad, you'll be able to go into full screen, which that'll be really nice. So I'm excited for that one. So for iOS 6, Apple has switched up photo stream, and they've added shared photo streams, which this is really neat. What you can do is you're able to share your photos with friends and family on their devices. So they'll get a notification whenever you have a new photo posted to your photo stream, and you're just able to share with a number of people, which that'll be really cool. So I'm really excited to try that out. Now here's the big one. Maps. I know everybody was talking about, was Apple going to drop Google Maps? Or are they going to make their own maps? Well, the question's finally been answered, and Apple has gone away from Google Maps and replaced it with their homegrown solution. The new version of Maps has over 100 million business listings, fortified with Yelp integration, traffic reports. It has turn-by-turn navigation that can work directly from your phone's lock screen, which that's really nice. Siri integration lets you ask questions like, are we there yet? And get any answers with the estimated arrival time. Maps also includes 3D mode. They're calling it flyover, and it's kind of at like a 45-degree angle, and you can look around cities, and it looks really cool, guys, as you can see here on the screen. So the last thing I wanted to tell you guys about here as far as iOS updates is Lost Mode. And what this is kind of an enhancement from Find My iPhone that's already on iOS devices. And what Lost Mode's doing is it allows you to send a phone number to your device, and all the person is going to have to do is tap on the number, and it'll call you back so that you're able to meet up with them and get your device back. And that's of course considering or hoping that they're good Samaritans. So that's pretty cool too. Alright guys, well that just about does it for everything I wanted to touch on. Those are kind of the main points, the main things covered today at WWDC. I will leave a link below to a website where you guys can get more information, and check it out if you just want to get more in-depth coverage on it. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see more upcoming videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.